Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? This show was 50-50. You know, half of it I thought was kind of bad, and half of it was good. Nothing amazing. Maybe the Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor match was amazing, but, you know, the crowd was okay. This is your SummerSlam 2019 review and results. Holy shit. I'm gonna have a heart attack watching that main event. That main event was pretty good. But before we talk about that, let's talk about all the matches. The kickoff show. We get Buddy Murphy versus Apollo Crews. Again, why is the IC Championship not on the fucking show? You fucking idiots. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? Why is the IC Championship not on the show, but Buddy Murphy versus, Apollo Crews is allowed? But anyway, the match ends in a DQ because Rowan destroys Buddy Murphy and says, "Don't accuse me," and stuff. So, whatever. We get a women's tag team championship match. The Iconics versus Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. They won. Whatever. Who cares? They win. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross won. I mean, they should have that fatal four-way. But hey, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Okay. Drew Gulak versus Oney Lorcan. Again, Drew Gulak wins. I don't know. The only title that changed hands was the Universal Championship. That's the only title that changed hands, guys. Okay? So that's the only title that changed hands. And okay, so anyway, a first match on the pre-show, on the main show. Becky Lynch, the champion, defends it against Natty in a submission match. This match was lackluster, it was boring, and I was not really into it. And the reason I was not really into it is because, I kind of thought Natalya was going to win, but she didn't. The match was lackluster, a typical submission match. They didn't even use the submission rule. They didn't even use the submission match 100%. They used 10% of it, and it wasn't really, that submission matches are not really my thing, you know what I mean? So Becky Lynch, I don't know what Becky Lynch does after this. I don't know who she's facing, because I don't know who she's facing. You know what I mean? Who is she facing at the next pay-per-view? I don't know. Maybe a triple threat freaking match. Who knows? Second match, Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler hits two super kicks in the beginning of the match. Goldberg did win in this match, by the way. Goldberg hits two spears, a jackhammer, that's it. Makes the super kick look really weak, really pathetic. Dolph Ziggler then, Bill Goldberg then is about to walk out. Dolph Ziggler says, "I'm not done." He gets beat up again. Dolph Ziggler says, two times the charm or whatever, or three times the charm, and Dolph Ziggler gets beat up again, and it made Dolph Ziggler look a fucking joke, but you know what? He has been a joke for almost 2 years. Come on. It is what it is. Dolph Ziggler is what it is, man. It is what it is. The match was typical. There was a lot of cussing in this show, but not like I'm bitching about that. I'm just saying there was a lot of cussing. And then they did say TV-14, and by the way, The Good Boys, the movie, that rated R movie, so they were showing that, there were trailers, and I was wondering, maybe they're doing that because so they have an excuse to go TV-14 a little bit, but I don't actually know. Anyway, Dolph Ziggler loses, nothing too special. The third match, AJ Styles, the United States champion, defends against Ricochet. Ricochet loses, and this is clearly obvious because AJ Styles is going to lose his title, but the club, Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson are not. But we've seen this match 1,000 times. This match is something that you would see on SmackDown. It's nothing too special. There's nothing to really say about Ricochet. Ricochet had a suit, almost like a Batman suit, kind of, or a Superman, not a Superman suit, but almost like a Batman suit, and whatever, it's whatever, man. The match was Not really that good, actually. Fourth match, AJ Styles retains his title. I mean, there's nothing to really say about it, man. I mean, it is what it is. And that's the fact that a waste of time, really. I mean, I still can't believe that the IC Championship is not on the line. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. Come on. Okay, Women's SmackDown Live champion. Bayley, the champion, defends it against Ember Moon. This match was fucking garbage. I hate this match. I fucking hate it with a passion. It was nothing special. This is a match that you would see on SmackDown. It was like 10 minutes, nothing. I mean, Bayley wins, and we all know Bayley's going to be facing Charlotte at the next pay-per-view. I mean, it's so obvious. It's not even funny. So Bayley wins. The match was blah. Very bland match. Nothing too special here. It's nothing too special, guys. It's just bland. Okay, and by the way, all them kickoff show matches, I don't give two shits about any of the matches. To me, all the matches were bland on the kickoff show. If you're wondering why I didn't, yeah. I mean, it's whatever, man. Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. If Kevin Owens loses, he must quit. So this match, Shane McMahon during the match says something to the effect of, there's going to be a reinforcement. So Elias, and by the way, Elias on the kickoff show gets speared by Edge. So, okay. So, like, the special enforcer. Kevin Owens gets distracted, and I was thinking, oh my god. But it really got interesting, and this is probably when the show started to kick up a little bit. This is about the point where the show starts to kick up and gets good, because Kevin Owens, he kicks, I mean, at the very end, I'll go at the very end because I'm not going to explain everything, but he gets distracted, blah, 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 the typical heel Shane McMahon stuff, you know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean, right? The last 2 minutes got interesting where, Kevin Owens is fighting, like, should I hit him with the chair? And the referee's like, no, don't do that. And the referee's putting the chair away, and Kevin Owens kicks him in the ball sack, kicks him in the balls, kicks him in the dick, kicks him in the private parts. Kevin Owens hits the stunner and wins the match. Again, the match was blah, blah, blah. It was whatever. But what was interesting is that, I don't know what this is interesting, but, half of this pay-per-view was actually not that interesting. But the other half was, okay? I'll give you that. The other half was, and the other half wasn't. Now, I mean, Kevin Owens wins. I don't know what happens next. Are they going to fight at the next pay-per-view? Maybe. It's Clash of Champions, by the way. Maybe not, because I don't know, guys. I really don't know what the hell is going to happen. But I'm going to take a break. So it is what it is, guys. I mean, Kevin Owens wins. Okay. 6th match. Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus. Okay. When it comes to this match, when it comes to this match, the match, you can tell Trish Stratus was a little bit, how can I say this? Just a little bit, not necessarily sloppy, just slow. When she was doing her moves, it was slow. And but it really did get good. I gotta be honest. Was it the worst match? No. It really did get good, and I liked it. Okay, I enjoyed it, but it didn't beat any. It didn't beat that women's match that I saw on NXT TakeOver. You know what I mean? But this did. You do have an argument with this match. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm putting it too high. Maybe it wasn't that good. But it did. I think this match beat all the women's matches that we saw. Tag team, Raw and SmackDown championship matches. That's me. But who the fuck knows? Who the hell knows? But personally, I liked it. Charlotte Flair wins. Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. It's happening, guys. And hopefully, I'm hoping maybe Bayley can win. But they just want to put another title on Charlotte. They can't help themselves. They have to put another. They just can't help themselves, guys. They just can't help themselves. They have to do it. The 7th fucking match. By the way, Roman Reigns is not on the pay-per-view. That is, wow. He defeated Brock Lesnar last year, and now he's not even on the pay-per-view. That is, people are bitching that, he gets shoved down our throats. This year, I personally disagree with that. There is no way. I just don't see it, guys. I really don't see it. I don't think he's shoved down our throats. He hasn't even been in a championship match. Guys. I mean, and by the way, the poor man, he just cannot get a championship, like a world championship, can he? Because he does, but it's weird. Every time he does it, he always all his championship reigns when it comes to the Universal and WWE championship. He always gets screwed over. It's always short-sighted. And people, yeah, he wins championships, but at the same time, it's like they do it, and then it's kind of sad. In a way, I kind of feel bad for the guy. You know what I mean? It's very bizarre, guys. It really is. And yeah. But anyway, we did see the 24/7 champion just hiding out, trying to survive Drake Mammoth. Trying to survive. That was it. What was I gonna say? The beginning of the pay-per-view was slow, but now I think, at the last half was good, but I don't think this pay-per-view beats SummerSlam last year. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, so Kofi Kingston, the champion, versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. The match was actually pretty good. The match was good, I'm not gonna lie, right? Until the fucking very end of this fucking match, we ended in a DQ finish. That's 2 years straight and a DQ finish with the WWE Championship. You fucking idiots. They just can't do it. And by the way, the reason this happened is because there's a special coming on after SummerSlam where, about the 24 hours later or some shit with Kofi Kingston. Really, WWE. So now you gotta stretch it. They always do this. It's like the pay-per-views, it's like sometimes it's like they're using they always do this. They use it as a stepping stone. You fucking idiots. You're fucking idiots. A fucking stepping stone. I mean, really. Man, guys, that was real. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that was a good match. I was entertained. It was, I just I fucking don't get it, guys. Doesn't make any fucking sense. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Man, man. Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. That was just, I thought Kofi Kingston was gonna end at SummerSlam. But at the very end of the fucking match, Kofi Kingston grows balls, and now is able to fucking take his candlestick and whoops Randy Orton's ass with it. I mean, come on, this is this fucking dumbass shit. This fucking that shit pisses me off, guys. I can't stand that shit. I mean, what the fuck was that? Really? You had to fucking do it. You had to fucking put this shit on though, can you? You just can't help yourself. I get he's black, but at the end of the day, I mean, he has had a pretty good, the motherfucker can't be a whole year with Kofi Kingston. I'm sorry. And by the way, the fans were chanting, Kofi stupid, Randy sucks. And the NXT, WWE Summerslam in Toronto the crowd was chanting, this is awesome, this is bullshit, but at this match, right, this is bullshit. Because it is bullshit. It is fucking bullshit. It is. How are you gonna do that, WWE? You're making the title seem not special, you fucking idiots. I just don't fucking get this logic of this nonsense. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. I'm done talking about it. I don't fucking get it. Okay. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor didn't dress up as Demon, and even the announcers, the commentators, were saying, why did Finn Balor not dress as the Demon? Yeah, makes sense. But, Bray Wyatt, man, this fucking gimmick is fucking awesome. The best gimmick in maybe the past 5 years. Jesus, and the WWE crowd was universe was behind him. This shit was awesome. The best thing probably, besides that main event. That main event was good. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna cut the bullshit, but Bray Wyatt wins. It wasn't really a destruction. Bray Wyatt really didn't destroy him. It was more like Finn Balor got maybe 10% of offense on him. But I wonder in the entrance. The entrance is basically like his old entrance, but in Slipknot form, or some type of metal rock. What the fuck am I talking about? It's kind of like Slipknot, kind of. It was interesting. All the lights come down. Okay, so the match ends when the mandible claw is used, and as it's in Finn Balor's mouth, he actually pins him. So that's a unique way. He does almost hits the sister Abigail, and he almost did, but Okay, so Bray Wyatt, and that's it. It is what it is. Finn Balor, he was selling that he was scared. Bray Wyatt, the fans were chanting, the universe were chanting, this is awesome, holy shit, So, I think that was pretty good. I liked it. Thank gosh Bray Wyatt wins. And for a second, I thought if Brock Lesnar didn't win, or did win, it would be Bray Wyatt versus, Brock Lesnar. But, okay, right, yeah, you know what I mean? I thought that was gonna happen, but it didn't happen. So, that was interesting. I'm not gonna lie, guys. That was interesting. Okay, guys, so I gotta take a piss, because my body is out of control. I gotta take a piss. Main event. Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, defends it basically against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is injured. He has tape around his waist. Oh boy. Where do I begin? The match starts with a couple of German suplexes. Then Seth Rollins hits 2 club stops, doesn't do anything. He keeps on, and then Brock Lesnar takes the gloves off, and beats the shit out of him. There was one spot where Brock Lesnar is on the table, on the announcer table, on the very far table, and on the corner ring post, Seth Rollins jumps off of it, and that was cool. The whole match was basically, I almost want to say it was his longest match in a long time. I want to say it went maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20, if I'm pushing it. the match was, everybody was into it. After them 2 curve stomps, the fans are chanting, "This is awesome, holy shit," the basic shit. This is awesome. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them, guys. This was awesome. Okay? I'm not gonna... Probably the best main event. Okay, oh my gosh. How am I gonna explain? Actually, you know what? It was the best main event. In the past 5 years. Brock Lesnar has main evented Summerslams for 5 years, guys. And every time he main event them, he almost... Out of the 5, he was champion the 4 times. That's a little bit ridiculous. I just can't believe that happened. Brock Lesnar, okay, someone got to the very end. Seth Rollins hits a curb stomp, he kicks out. I was like, holy shit. Brock Lesnar does a suplex. Then Brock Lesnar tends to do a, there was a lot of super kicks in this match, by the way. Maybe like 5 or 6, right? Typical Shawn Michaels. As Brock Lesnar's doing the F5, Seth Rollins gets out of it, hits a super kick, curb stomps him. New Universal Champion. It's done. It is what it is. He wins. I don't know what the hell to say. Pretty good. The match was... There was more in the match, but, never mind. So Brock Lesnar was Universal Champion for a month. Wow. That's the... Wow. He was Universal Champion for 2 years, Universal Champion for 6 months, and now he's 1 month Universal Champion. Seth Rollins is a 2nd time Universal Champion. I don't even think, wow, a 2nd time. That's a 2nd time. If you think about it, Seth Rollins, not even Roman Reigns is a 2nd time. Damn, guys, fuck. Was it a big moment? Yeah, it was. It did seem, it does make Brock Lesnar look weak because he loses to a guy that he beat the shit out of, but it is what it is, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm BD Skeleton. Subscribe. Like the video. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I think I pretty much went over everything. I got the Ricochet match. Oh, yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Mustafa Ali did not happen. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan did not happen. So, and the pay-per-view ended 3 hours early. But I guess the pay-per-view did start like at 5 or 6, I don't know. So that's kind of interesting. What it comes down to is that these pay-per-views, I don't know, man. They cut a lot of time. But the one problem I do have with this pay-per-view is that almost half of the matches felt like SmackDown and Raw matches. And that is, there was no moments in that Ricochet AJ Styles match. There was no moments in that fucking Becky Lynch and Natalya match. There was no moments in KOFI Kingston or Bayley and Ember Moon. That's not, that's fucking ridiculous. I can't believe this. What would my rating be for this pay-per-view? A 5.5 out of 10. A 5.5 out of 10. Again, I think it's a 5.5 out of 10. So, almost 50-50. I think it's a 5.5 out of 10. What matches would I recommend? I would recommend the Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins match, Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor, if you want to see that. Goldberg and Dolph Ziggler and Charlotte and Trish Stratus. I'm gonna go. Bye.